In today's video, I want to talk about manifestation and how specifically you can use manifestation to get a guy to commit. I'm Crystal Irom. I'm the creator of the School of Manifesting Love, the premier love manifestation and dating program for women. I share content on understanding men in the masculine, dating as a high value woman, and manifesting love, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you don't miss anything. Now, before I get into this very, very juicy content, I want to let you know about a really incredible free training that I have. In this training, I break down my signature process for manifesting love. This is the exact method that I personally used to go from completely single to married in less than a year, and it's the same framework that I've taught my clients and students so that they could do the same. So you can join this training. I'm gonna put the link below, or you can just visit magnetismformula.com and join the free training. So getting someone to commit. I want to talk about how we can sort of use manifestation to actually go from those early stages of dating into a committed relationship. So the first thing that you're going to do if you want to get a guy to commit is you're going to stop needing him to commit. All right, when we talk about manifestation, we're always talking about what you're putting out in the world. How are you showing up and how are you being internally? Because what shows up in our external reality is based on how we are being. So what a lot of women do is when they meet someone they really like and they're hoping the relationship will move to the next level, is they're getting very needy and they're like, when is he going to commit to me? What if he doesn't like me as much as I like him? How can I change things? How can I turn things around? And what they're feeling internally is anxiety, it's doubt, it's worry. They're thinking thoughts like, what if he doesn't like me? What if I never meet someone else I like as much as him? Why does this always happen? Is he not really available? Right? They're having these fears of rejection and what if I have to start over? Ugh, I hate the thought of starting over. I don't want to have to go back on the dating apps, right? It's all this doubt and worry. When that's what you're putting out, that's what you're going to get more of. You have to stop needing him to commit. When you're in a place where you're already feeling the feelings that you would feel if you were in the committed relationship you desire, it can happen so much more easily and quickly. So if you were already in that happy, healthy, loving, committed relationship, what would you be thinking? What would you be feeling? You wouldn't be feeling stressed out and anxious and worried. You would be feeling calm and adored and cherished, right? You would be feeling at ease and calm and peace and relief and fun and joy, right? So it's like, what can you do to bring those sensations into your experience now? What stories can you tell yourself that can allow you to just relax and feel really good, regardless of whether he commits or not? When you're telling a story that says, if he doesn't commit to me, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to have to start dating again. This is so stressful. Why can't I just be married already? You're putting out an energy that's actually repellent. When you're telling yourself stories like, I am such a catch. He is so lucky to be around me. I'm so happy that I met this great guy and I know there's so many more out there. It's a completely different vibe. One is magnetic, very attractive, and one is repellent. The second thing that you need to do if you want to use manifestation to get him to commit is you're going to keep your standards and your boundaries really high. For some women, when they decide they want to be with someone, they sort of let their standards drop and they're like, well, I already got this one and I really want him to commit to me, so I'm going to just let things slide, right? Like he stops putting in as much effort. He stops showing up for you the way that you really want him to. And you're just like, well, I don't want to be difficult. I don't want him to change his mind about me, so I'm just going to let it slide. The problem is that when you lower your standards in the hopes that he then commits to you, you're actually sort of activating the opposite reaction. Because when you've lowered your standards, you're going to be less attractive, right? When you are single and you're feeling really good and you're totally confident, you're going to have high standards. And if someone comes into your experience who doesn't want to show up the way you want them to show up, or they're not treating you the way you want to be treated, you're like, I'm going to let this person go because while I'm sure he's lovely, he's not for me, right? And that's attractive. When someone's like, I know I could lose this person because they have self-dignity and self-esteem and self-worth, we want to work to stay in their life. But if you're lowering your standards in the hope of keeping him, you're becoming less attractive. So what you really want to do is keep your standards high. Keep your boundaries high. If someone is unable or unwilling to meet them, you want to stay willing to walk away and let them go, right? You cannot arrive at the relationship before he does. You can't decide he's the one while he's still just getting to know you. Pull your energy back, take care of yourself, and make sure that you're really getting to know the person, that you're vetting him properly, and that you're enjoying yourself. So that is really going to be the best and most powerful way to use manifestation to get him to commit. By really staying focused on what you're creating, keeping those standards very high and not being needy, keeping your energy open and expansive so that he can be really attracted and drawn towards you. That is really what I wanted to share with you today. I hope that this video served you so well, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one.